He is a king of his own making, a warrior unbroken, a legend carved from suffering itself.
I have walked through the flames and come out the other side. Though the fire still lingers on my skin, it wasn't quick and it wasn't clean. It wasn't the triumph they paint in the stories, where the hero rises unscathed. I was burned. I was broken. I was stripped of everything I once believed made me strong. Every scream, every wound, every betrayal, it all carved into me. It hollowed me out, piece by piece, until there was nothing left to cling to but the raw truth of who I am. I didn't crawl out of hell. I fought my way out, inch by inch, blow by blow. I became something else in the process, something colder, something sharper. The version of me that fell into the abyss couldn't have survived. That version had too many weaknesses, too many illusions about mercy and fairness. They didn't survive the fire, but I did. The air down there, it was thick with lies, promises whispered in the dark that all I had to do was kneel, and the pain would stop. But I didn't kneel. My back stayed straight, even when it felt like it would snap under the weight of the world pressing down on me. I didn't kneel because I knew what they wanted. They wanted my soul. They wanted my surrender. They wanted to tame me, to make me into something quiet, something obedient. But I don't break. I don't bow. I forged myself in that crucible. Every scar, every tear, they are the marks of my becoming. They tried to turn me into ash, but instead, I became steel. They thought the darkness would consume me, but they forgot that even in the pitch black, I carry my own fire. I don't need light to see. I don't need a hand to hold. I am my own strength. The pain didn't destroy me. It didn't unmake me. It redefined me. It stripped away the weakness, the illusions, the lies I told myself about who I needed to be to survive. I see myself clearly now. I see what I've become, and I'm not afraid of it. I was forced to look into the deepest, ugliest parts of myself. The rage, the hunger, the grief. They told me to bury it, to suppress it, to pretend it wasn't there. But why should I deny what kept me alive? I embraced it instead. I let it shape me. And now, every piece of me is forged with purpose. Every fracture has been welded back together with something stronger than before. They wanted me to disappear, to fade away quietly. But I don't fade. I don't disappear. I've been through hell, and I've come back stronger. Not because I wanted to prove something to anyone. Not because I wanted to be saved. But because I refused to stay down. Because I refused to let them win. I clawed my way out with nothing but my bare hands. My blood staining every inch of the way. There's a beauty in that. In the defiance. In the refusal to let the darkness have me. I don't hide them. I don't cover them up. They are the map of my survival. A testament to every time I refused to die when the world demanded it of me. I've heard the voices in the shadows, the ones that say I've changed, that I'm not who I used to be. And they're right. I'm not who I used to be. I'm something more, something harder to break, something they can't touch. No matter how hard they try, I don't move through this world the way I used to. The softness is gone, the hesitation. I move with purpose now. Every step I take is deliberate. Every word I speak carries weight. Because I've earned that. I've earned the right to take up space, to be seen, to be felt. There's no going back to who I was before. And I wouldn't want to. That person was too fragile, too trusting, too willing to give pieces of themselves to people who didn't deserve them. That person didn't understand the price of survival. But I do now. I know what it costs. And I'm willing to pay it. The fire didn't just consume me. It consumed everything that wasn't real. The masks I wore. The illusions I carried. The lies I told myself to keep the peace. All of it burned away. And what's left is raw, unfiltered, uncompromising. I know now that survival isn't about clinging to the person you were. It's about becoming the person you need to be. The person who can endure the storms. Who can walk through the fire and come out stronger. It's about transformation. It's about evolution. They don't get to decide who I am. They don't get to tell me what I've become. I'm not interested in their labels, their judgments, their attempts to define me. I know who I am, and that's enough. I am not afraid of the darkness anymore. I've lived in it. I've breathed it in. I've tasted it on my tongue. It doesn't scare me. It doesn't control me. I've made peace with it. And I've learned how to use it. There's power in that. In taking what was meant to destroy you and turning it into fuel. In refusing to let the pain consume you. I carry that power with me now. It's in every step I take, every breath I draw. It's in the way I hold my head high, even when the weight of the world presses down on me. I don't need their forgiveness. I don't need their validation. I don't need their permission to exist. I exist because I choose to. I rise because I choose to. I survive because I choose to. I've been through hell, and I've come back stronger. And nothing, not the darkness, not the pain, not the whispers of those who doubt me, can take that away. I am not who I was. I am who I was always meant to be. Unbroken, unyielding, unstoppable. And this is just the beginning.
The world tried to break him, but only made him stronger. Not now, not ever. He is the chosen one, the one meant to fix this world.
Then why is he doing all of this? He's supposed to be the good guy.
No, he isn't anymore.
Look at me now. Look at what I've become. No lover, no friends. Nothing but this void where my heart used to be. They took everything from me. Piece by piece, they tore it away until nothing remained but the black fire inside me, raging and consuming. No, I've replaced all that weakness with hate. I've traded sorrow for fury. This is who I am now, not broken, but reforged. There is no curse here, no affliction weighing me down. No, this anger, this burning storm inside me is a gift, a tool. It sharpens me, strengthens me, makes me unstoppable. While others cry and crumble, I've learned to wield my rage, to let it guide me, to let it speak for me. When words fail, and when the time comes, it will not just speak. It will roar. It will tear through everything. And everyone that thought they could take from me and leave me hollow. They wanted to make me nothing. Instead, they made me this.
They already did. And now, they have to live with the consequences.
The talk of goodness, of light, of redemption. What foolishness. What a fragile, fleeting illusion. Goodness was a mask I wore. A lie I told myself to fit into a world that never wanted me. It brought betrayal. It brought loss. It brought me to my knees. And when I begged for mercy, for salvation, all I heard was silence.
Because he came back from hell.
Do not speak to me of hope. Hope is dead. I killed it myself. When I realized it was nothing more than a chain to keep me shackled, to keep me docile, waiting for miracles that would never come. Now I wear no chains. I bow to no one but God. And I have no mercy left to give.
They created something unstoppable. Something like a monster itself.
Let them cower in their heavens. Let them whisper of my fall, as though it were my undoing. But they will learn that I am not undone. I am unleashed.
We rose from the ashes, forged in pain.
I will not bring peace. I will not heal wounds. I will rip open the skies and drown the earth in oceans of blood. Let them see what they have created. Let them see what happens when you steal everything from a man but leave him his hate. That hate festers. It grows. It becomes something more. It becomes a force. A power that cannot be stopped.
He walked through the fire. Let it burn away his
I will
weakness.
destroy their hope. I will crush it beneath my heel and watch them scramble in the dark, lost and afraid. They will feel what I felt. They will know what it is to be abandoned, to be stripped of everything that makes life worth living. And then, when they have nothing left, when their spirits are broken and their hearts are hollow, I will give them the gift of silence. Eternal silence.
He has nothing left to lose.
It is me. It is my rage, my fury, my purpose. I am coming for them, for all of them. The ones who betrayed me, the ones who stood by and did nothing, the ones who thought they were safe behind their walls of faith and hope. There is no safety now. There is no sanctuary. I will tear it all down.
A storm, a creature born of darkness.
They call me a monster. They whisper my name with fear and disgust. Good. Let them fear me. Let them call me whatever they wish. I am beyond their words, beyond their judgment. They do not understand me, and they never will. They look at me and see destruction. But I am more than that. I am retribution. I am the reckoning they never thought would come. This fire inside me does not wane. It grows stronger with every breath, with every step. It feeds on their fear, on their desperation. And when the time comes, it will consume everything.
He didn't just survive, he thrived.
Look around you. Look at this world they hold so dear. It is built on lies, on the fragile dreams of weak men and women who refuse to see the truth. The truth is that this world is sick, rotten to its core, and I am the cure. I will burn away the lies, the dreams, the false hope. I will leave nothing but ash, and from that ash, something new will rise. Something pure, something honest, something forged in the fires of my wrath.
What stands before them now is a force.
I have no need for their love, no need for their friendship, their kindness, their pity. Those things are for the weak, for the fools who cannot stand on their own. I stand alone. I have always stood alone, and I will march forward alone, leaving behind a trail of ruin and despair. That is my path. That is my destiny.